Byron Saxton sends a message after Rhea Ripley surprises him at WWE live event. If you like the video, please subscribe and comment. WWE's backstage interviewer Byron Saxton has reacted to his interaction with Rhea Ripley at tonight's live event in Vienna. The nightmare spooked Saxton while posing for a picture with him, and the video went viral on X shortly after. Mommy always makes it a point to target Byron Saxton at WWE live events. She never misses a chance to scare him off, much to the fans' amusement. At tonight's WWE live event emanating from Vienna, Rhea Ripley took on Liv Morgan in a street fight. In the end, the Eradicator emerged victorious against her arch-rival. At one point, Ripley posed for a picture with Byron Saxton but ended up scaring him off. Saxton has now responded to the video. Ripley will compete in a crucial match on the upcoming episode of WWE Raw. She will take on Io Sky in a women's world title match, with Bianca Belair officiating the contest as the special guest referee. The winner of the bout will head to the show of shows to defend the gold against the EST of WWE. The match will likely end up becoming a chaotic affair, and Adam Pearce may turn the Mania bout into a triple threat contest. Rhea Ripley, fighting men in WWE, is the next step for women's division. Rhea Ripley has stood her ground against the men's roster several times in her career in WWE. Rhea Ripley is in support of intergender wrestling and with men mixing with women inside the ring. Ripley has had several moments where she has wrecked members of the men's roster. Rhea Ripley will face Io Sky for the women's title at next week's Raw in London. Rhea Ripley is the mommy of the women's division. There is no one like her. Her presentation is unconventional, and people fawn over her because of this. She is the strong goth mommy stereotype personified. Younger audiences relate to that persona of Ripley. It does help that she is very attractive and has boatloads of charisma. Ripley is ripped enough to beat some of the men on the WWE roster. Hence, the creative did allow some wrestlers to get beat by Ripley, which she endorsed. Rhea Ripley has squared off several times with her male counterparts. Intergender wrestling has not been seen since the WWE's Attitude Era, when the late, great Chyna would enter the ring and brawl with her male opponents, even winning the prized Intercontinental Championship in 1999. And an interview with InStyle in 2023, Rhea Ripley said that intergender wrestling is the next step for the women's divisions. I see a lot of things on the internet that are like, it's not fair. They need to hit Rhea back. I invite them. I'm constantly telling them to hit me. It's not my fault if they don't hit me. That's them and what they want to do. That's not my decision. But me going out there and doing whatever the hell I want and sticking up for my boys and protecting my boys, I'm loving every second of it. I have no complaints here. Rhea Ripley used to get involved in the men's matches of the Judgment Day members. She tortured Rey and Dominic Mysterio for 2 months before the latter betrayed his father and joined the Judgment Day. She has attacked WWE Hall of Famer Edge from behind numerous times and has picked him up as well. Talking about picking up, she has body slammed 6 feet 8 inches Luke Gallows, dropped Matt Riddle in a 2022 episode of Raw, and has also dropped AJ Styles on the apron at Crown Jewel 2022. She has given a riptide to Santos Escobar, and has also defeated Akira Tozawa in a match. Rhea had also dropped Wes Lee on a table to help Dominic retain his NXT North American title. She has clotheslined and speared Kevin Owens on 2 separate occasions. Also, to cap off her rivalry with Liv Morgan, She gave a riptide to Dominic again to show that this storyline has come full circle. It goes to show that Ripley doesn't fear anybody in the roster, except Io Sky. Ripley will face Io Sky for the women's title at next week's Raw. On the March 3rd edition of Raw, Rhea Ripley lost the Women's World Championship to Io Sky, in part due to a ringside interruption involving Elimination Chamber match winner Bianca Belair. 2 weeks later, Ripley interrupted the WrestleMania contract signing between the Genius of the Sky and WWE's The EST, removing both superstars and signing the deal herself, although Raw general manager Adam Pearce has stated that Ripley's actions did not officially add her to the match at the Showcase of the Immortals. A clause in her contract from the previous title contest against Sky requires her to face the new champion in a rematch, effectively creating two #1 contenders for the Women's World Championship. As a response, Pearce awarded the Eradicator a title rematch against Iwao, with the winner facing Bianca at the Show of Shows, and appointed Belair as the special guest referee. Thank you guys.